Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttradesolutions.com on a Tuesday, 15th October. Having a little bit of a pullback in the NASDAQ, ASML, that European chip maker, took down the whole chip sector, and that's part of it, offsetting the NASDAQ too as Apple. So let's get right into the charts again. Subscribe to the newsletter. I just finished a class. I'll probably be setting up another class soon. Let's get right into the so if you're wondering why the Nasdaq is down, is trying to pull back. This is the culprit right here. TSML or ASML is the European chip maker. That's they guided lower and so forth. So this is setting this level here on the Nasdaq, which was kind of an ugly level, kind of been focused on this a little bit. In fact, we're right back up against the demand, and it'll be interesting to see if there's any follow through, or this, this basically just goes chopping sideways again. Some more on the Nasdaq. This also took down we have UNH taking down the Dow and the S&P. S&P coming into some demand. What really is going to be interesting is whether this is the beginning of something bigger, or they're just going to continue to buy the pullbacks. If these fail coming into tomorrow and the next day, then we could probably see a pullback in the S&P, a much deeper pullback. But for now, it doesn't seem so. But we will find out tomorrow with a lot of these earnings coming out. You can see the Dow's also down based on UNH, and primarily that's taking the Dow down there. Also, Russell mentioned that on the weekend newsletter. That's just chopping around, trying to get a bounce, but nothing new there. And then the Bitcoin also had a nice move. Whether it continues or this is again just another more of the chop. Notable, since I was here with you Friday, is the move in interest rates. We did pull back in the 10-year yields. We are sitting at some demand zone here. We'll see if actually we pull back to here. We've got retail sales on Thursday. We've got the ECB. So we'll see, still looking at this level on the 10-year, see if that actually hits. And then the dollar kind of also right up against this level here. And what will probably cause it to break out is if we get another move higher in interest rates. And all the currencies just pretty much, there's not a lot going on. Gold did take another leg, and maybe it's going higher. Maybe it wants to go to 2750 again. But all of these markets just kind of chopping around more or less, with China now back in the picture here. MCHI, which is the stock I've been kind of talking about, broke 50 today. Let me just show you that real quick. This is another. I still think that at some point they're going to come back and maybe announce some more stimulus. But until then, this thing is probably going to, I can see this thing dropping all the way maybe into the 40s, low 40s. Before, if in fact this is going to be the real deal. If it's not, then we're probably just going to go right back down again, which often happens. And this speaks to, again, not chasing anything. So oil backing away, very choppy, nothing new here. It's in no man's land. Interesting, in the nat gas market, we did come all the way off of the $3 mark, come down to 245, trying to hold this contract here is trying to hold at this support. The December contract, all the other ones are with the contango. So I think 250 is going to be critical spot price around $2 still going to be very critical. And pretty much that sums it up. Nothing much on the grain markets. They've been also just drifting lower across the board. There's just not a lot to talk about with the grain markets, really. So all in all, more choppy trading. And as I mentioned, VIX still above 20. And we will see if this actually turns out to be much bigger uh, than just another pullback, which we've had here. I mean, up to now, every pullback, they've come in and buy, have buyers come in. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Okay. Again, subscribe to the newsletter. Give me a thumbs up. Put some commentary in the chat. And I'll see you Friday. Again, Thursday is going to be the big day. Retail sales, TSMC reporting, and ECB should set up for a volatile Thursday going into Friday. And then don't forget about the elections coming up. That's also going to create some volatility. So going to be interesting to see how all that plays out. Okay. Have a great rest of your week. Take care.